Sister Wives star Janelle Brown left her polygamist husband in 2022, and she recently made a shocking confession about her love life. The last few years have been difficult for 55-year-old Janelle. She left Kody Brown after 29 years and 6 children together. By the time he married her, he'd already been married to Mary Brown, and he'd go on to take 2 additional wives, Christine Brown and Robyn Brown. When the unscripted series premiered in 2010, the Browns were one happy family, but Sister Wives season 19 found the family hopelessly and irrevocably divided. Kody had 4 wives and 18 children, but by the time Sister Wives season 19 premiered, 3 of his wives had left him, and he was barely speaking to many of his children. For her part, Janelle was ready for a fresh start. After a family tragedy nearly broke her, Janelle had to start her life again. While Christine remarried and Mary started dating, Janelle was slower to restart her love life after leaving Kody. She recently commented on her romantic life, which could explain why she's still single. Janelle was Kody's second wife. She liked not having Kody's undivided attention. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, the Browns lived in a giant house in Utah, where each wife ran her wing with her biological children. Kody would live in a different wing of the house with a different wife and family. Each wife would only be with her husband every few days. While Christine and Mary often felt like they didn't get enough of Kody's attention, Janelle liked that he was away often. Though the setup didn't work for all the women, Janelle liked that she didn't have her husband's undivided attention. During a recent Sister Wives season 19 episode, the 55-year-old Sister Wives cast member and mother of 6 talked about how difficult it was to deal with Kody's food allergies when he was around, so she liked that she didn't have to worry about him every night. Things started to change when Kody married his 4th wife, Robyn Brown, and moved his family out of Utah. For the rest of their time as a family, they never lived under the same roof again. Over time, their separate homes got farther and farther apart. Janelle's lost so much. I miss these days. The series was supposed to be about a happy, functional polygamous family. Instead, it chronicled the family's dissolution. During Sister Wives season 1, Kody courted and married Robyn, who had 3 children from another marriage. She and Kody would have another 2 children, bringing the total number of Brown children to 18. With Kody's time divided among many children, his older kids often felt neglected and resentful. He especially struggled with 25-year-old Garrison Brown, his son with Janelle. In March 2024, Garrison's tragic death devastated Janelle and the entire Brown family. According to News, Janelle told police Garrison had sent a cryptic text before he died that read, "I want to hate you for sharing the good times, but I can't. I miss these days." It's possible he was referring to the good old days when his family was still together. When it concerned Janelle couldn't reach Garrison, she sent her other son, Gabriel Brown, to check on him. Gabriel was the one who found his brother's body. Janelle is still mourning her son, which could influence her love life. Janelle's shocking statement about her love life, "I am done." During a recent interview on the Sibling Revelry podcast, Janelle made a shocking comment about her love life. According to the Sister Wives season 19 star, she has no intention of ever getting married, or even of ever dating again. "I am done," she said, adding, "I love my single life." This is especially surprising after Christine and Mary made finding love again a priority in their lives. In January, Janelle told People she didn't consider herself divorced since she and Kody were never legally married. Their union was entirely spiritual. "Because we never were legally married, I can't really say I'm divorced," the Sister Wives season 19 star explained. Instead, Janelle told People, "My partner and I split up." Janelle's feelings are a stark contrast to Christine and Mary, who consider themselves divorced. Kody was legally married to Mary for many years and divorced her in 2014 so he could marry Robyn and adopt her children. Could Janelle change her mind? Though the idea of Janelle spending the rest of her life alone sounds depressing, the Sister Wives season 19 star isn't committed to the idea. During the same podcast, she did say if something were to present itself, she'd be open to at least considering it. With her divorce and her son's tragic death still so fresh, it's understandable if Janelle needs more time before she's ready to date again. They say that love finds people when they're not looking, so maybe that's how it'll work out for Janelle. For years, Sister Wives has captivated audiences by showcasing the highs and lows of Kody Brown's polygamous family. The show, centered on Kody and his 4 wives, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn, has given viewers a unique glimpse into the complex dynamics of plural marriage. While many of the family's struggles and triumphs have been well documented on screen, one wife's personal journey has garnered particular attention in recent years: Janelle Brown. Janelle, the second wife of Kody, has been a staple of the show since its inception. Her pragmatic, independent, and laid-back personality has earned her a significant fan following. However, her journey within the Brown family has not been without its challenges, and it is clear that she has always felt the strain of sharing Kody with other women. Recently, Janelle made a shocking confession about her love life that has left fans buzzing. Is Janelle Brown ready to date again? Could she ever see herself in another relationship, or is she content with the life she's carved out for herself? In this article, we'll dive into Janelle's recent revelations and explore the complex emotions behind her statements. Her shocking confession about her love life has sent ripples through the Sister Wives fandom, prompting many to wonder what the future holds for Janelle outside of the polygamous marriage she's been a part of for decades. A long journey of struggles and self-discovery, Janelle Brown's relationship with Kody has always been one of the more stable ones on Sister Wives, at least in comparison to the struggles faced by his first wife, Mary, or the more recent challenges in his marriage to Christine. However, Janelle's relationship with Kody has still been a subject of much scrutiny and personal reflection over the years. For much of their marriage, Janelle has been very independent. She often appears as the more pragmatic and rational wife, balancing family life and her career with a sense of calm that has made her a fan favorite. Over the years, Janelle has expressed frustration with Kody's treatment of her, often describing feeling emotionally neglected. Despite this, she has remained a committed part of the family, particularly for the sake of her children. However, recent seasons have shown a shift in Janelle's feelings toward Kody and the lifestyle they share. As Kody's relationships with his other wives, particularly Robyn, have become more intense, Janelle has been left to question her place in the family. While Christine's exit from the family in recent years was a breaking point for her, Janelle's path forward remains more ambiguous. Janelle's confession, a shocking revelation. In a recent interview and social media posts, Janelle revealed a startling confession. She is unsure if she will ever date again. This admission left fans stunned, especially considering that Janelle has long been seen as a pragmatic woman who could one day transition to a more independent life outside of the polygamous structure. Janelle explained that after decades of living in a polygamous family, and enduring the ups and downs of her marriage with Kody, she has mixed emotions about the prospect of starting a new romantic relationship. While she made it clear that she has no ill will toward Kody, she confessed that she feels unsure about her own desires when it comes to love and companionship in the future. "I'm not sure if I'll ever date again," Janelle admitted. "I've been in this lifestyle for so long, and now that I'm finding myself in a different space emotionally, I don't know what that looks like for me moving forward." For fans of the show, this was a shocking statement, particularly because Janelle has always come across as a woman with strong personal beliefs and a sense of self. Her honesty about not knowing what the future holds for her love life was raw and vulnerable, a side of Janelle that viewers had rarely seen. While her comment was not necessarily a rejection of the idea of future relationships, it was a reflection of the complexities and emotional toll her years of plural marriage had taken on her. What has led to this point? To understand Janelle's shocking confession, it's important to look back at the journey that has led her to this moment. While Janelle has been part of Kody's family for over 2 decades, her emotional connection with him has always been somewhat different from that of his other wives. Janelle's relationship with Kody was built on a foundation of friendship and mutual respect. But over the years, Kody's increasing focus on Robyn and his emotional neglect of Janelle became difficult for her to ignore. Throughout the series, Janelle has often discussed how she struggles with the idea of sharing her husband with multiple women. While she never seemed to express the intense jealousy that Mary or Christine did, she often spoke about feeling neglected in favor of Kody's other wives. Her frustration with Kody's lack of attention has become more pronounced as the years have gone by, and it's evident that Janelle no longer wants to feel secondary in a relationship that was once meant to be built on shared love and equality. The most significant turning point came when Christine decided to leave Kody. Christine's departure shook the entire family dynamic, and it was clear that her decision to walk away from Kody was rooted in years of unmet emotional needs and frustrations. Janelle, too, has expressed her discontent with Kody, although she hasn't gone as far as Christine in making the decision to leave. Still, Christine's exit has made Janelle reflect more on her own desires and whether or not she is willing to continue living in a polygamous relationship. Kody's shifting priorities, as well as his increasingly strained relationships with his wives, have forced Janelle to rethink her position within the family. She no longer seems content to simply play the role of the good wife who tolerates Kody's absences and emotional distance. It's clear that she has begun to focus more on herself and her own well-being, and this has led her to question her future. Could Janelle ever date again? Janelle's confession about not knowing if she'll ever date again leaves the door open for multiple possibilities. She has not completely ruled out the idea of a new romantic relationship, but she seems to be in a space of self-reflection and emotional healing. Janelle has spent the majority of her life in a polygamous marriage, and her emotional baggage from that experience is not something she can simply ignore. At this stage in her life, Janelle is focused on her children, her personal growth, and creating a life that is more fulfilling for herself. While dating again is not completely off the table, Janelle seems to be taking her time before diving into another relationship. It's possible that, in the future, she could open herself up to the idea of love again, but only if it feels right for her emotionally and spiritually. The challenges Janelle has faced in her marriage with Kody have also led her to question the concept of love and intimacy in a polygamous context. After decades of sharing her husband with other women, Janelle has a complex understanding of relationships that many people outside of polygamy may not fully comprehend. This makes the idea of dating again, especially in a more traditional monogamous context, even more daunting for her. The fans' reactions, support and concern. Janelle's confession has sparked mixed reactions among Sister Wives fans. Many fans have expressed their support for Janelle's decision to take a step back and focus on herself. They admire her honesty and vulnerability in sharing her personal journey and acknowledge the emotional complexity of her situation. For some fans, Janelle's choice to prioritize her own well-being is empowering, and they believe she deserves to find happiness on her own terms. On the other hand, some fans are concerned that Janelle might feel pressured to continue her relationship with Kody or enter another marriage, even though she has expressed uncertainty about her feelings. Fans have been vocal about their desire for Janelle to experience happiness and love, whether that comes from a romantic partner or from embracing her independence. Conclusion: a new chapter for Janelle. Janelle Brown's shocking confession about her love life is a reflection of the emotional growth and self-discovery she has undergone throughout her time on Sister Wives. After years of living in a polygamous marriage, Janelle is finally beginning to prioritize herself and her happiness. Whether or not she will date again remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Janelle is ready to take control of her future. For now, Janelle is focused on creating a life that brings her peace and fulfillment. As fans, we can only hope that she finds the happiness she deserves, whether that comes from being in a relationship or in embracing her independence. Janelle's journey is far from over, and her fans will continue to support her as she navigates this new chapter of her life.